Hello again, everyone. I am here today to talk to you enthusiastically about Ruby. So Flex Ruby AI is indispensable for people who are doing digital marketing. So I have other videos all about this. This one is specifically designed to give you a better understanding of the depth to which you can use the Intellichat feature of Ruby AI. I am Vinny Martinelli. So happy to see you there. And guess what you can do? You can actually take a picture of that thing over there with your phone, and you can get right to the Ruby app to either buy it and use it, which I highly recommend, or as an income opportunity, something different. Over there, you can scan that and get right to my website. So I'm going to go right into the presentation. And I know I've done a lot on Intellichat before. So please take a look at the other videos that I have. Some of them are on some hidden features in Ruby. Some of those features a lot of people don't even know about, even though they use Ruby a lot. Some of them just get into the weeds of them a little bit. This is going to be more on the technical side of it, but not necessarily for techies. So some of the most important features of Ruby AI is the AI powered conversations. Now, I know all these chat models have AI powered conversations, but none really are as smooth as, at least not the ones I've used. None of them are as smooth as the ones that are in Ruby. Ruby has put together so many different features all together in one place that works seamlessly together. I can't say enough about this product. You know, back in the old days, they made cars in America that just fell apart. So they had to make a lemon law because they're all a bunch of junks, brand new, but they're junks. Even today, there's so many things out there that are made to do something, they don't perform well. I haven't found a toaster yet that is worth its weight in stone dust. This, however, is the exception. So I'm real excited about this and about sharing this because it really is that useful. So by using the state-of-the-art natural language processing within Ruby, coupled with the machine learning algorithms, they just have marvelous piece of technology. So this is Intellichat that can engage in human-like conversations with the end users. That's me. I think this is going to be you as well. The artificial intelligence is capable of understanding context, interpreting emotions, providing relevant and meaningful responses. That is so important. Can't usually get that at a 1-800 call center of big box America. In any case, the Intellichat enables the users, you and I, well, definitely me, I hope you, to have a fluid and productive conversations with an AI assistant. So whether you need a specific task done, or you want to ask it a question, or you simply want to engage in a friendly chat with it, you can do that. Now, I don't know what's more insane, having a conversation with yourself and arguing, or having a conversation with an inanimate object and arguing, but I'm no psychologist. So the benefits of having the AI assistant like Intellichat are numerous. They're ranging from the increased productivity to having it available 24 hours a day, and just to save yourself so much search time. So Ruby AI also has customizable personalities. So this is one of the unique features to this particular platform. You can tailor the AI's personality to suit your individual preferences. So that's going to make the conversation experience much more enjoyable. So, for example, some users may prefer a more professional AI personality for work-related tasks, while other people might want to have it be more friendly and casual for personal conversations. If you're going to speak to me as a customer, or speak to me as a potential customer, or speak to me as a vendor, those should be three entirely different conversations. Even if you're trying to get the same point across, you need to approach it differently. And we do that naturally in life, right? So if you're going to go to you sit down at a restaurant, if it's a high class restaurant, you're expecting a certain level of service, and you're going to treat the wait staff differently than if this were, let's say, a diner. You still want to treat everybody with respect and so forth. You're just not expecting necessarily the same thing, and neither are they expecting the same of you. So why is that so important? Well, if you are offering me something and you want me to be interested in it, and you know what personality type I am, then you can tailor that conversation. You can tell Intellichat, hey, this has been, he's a real pain in the butt. This is how you got to talk to him. And that message can get across to me in a much more open manner. I would be more receptive to that because you're speaking my language, so to speak. So Intellichat offers an entire range of personality types that you can choose from, so you can have it act as though it's a helpful assistant or a knowledgeable expert or a witty companion. But by customizing that personality, you can create an interaction that does feel more natural, and it feels more engaging. It just feels right, and can actually feel more like you. So part of this too is your personality. Then there's also the multi-language support. So this is a globalized world. It's no longer where somebody in a foreign country really has an actual barrier, other than the geographic barrier. But you can speak to just about anybody, and they have translators on your phone or on your computer, and you can pretty much, in an emergency, we can all communicate, right, as long as the internet's working. But that's a whole other story. So that could be crucial, though. So Intellichat recognizes the need to offer many different languages. And I think the last time I checked, don't quote me, I think there's 150 languages that were supported at that particular time, which was, I want to say, around August this past year. But this can enable people from all over the world to use and interact with this particular platform. So there's no holds barred, so to speak. Everybody, almost everybody in the world can use this particular platform. So whether it's English, that's all I speak, Spanish, French, German, whatever, the Intellichat can understand and respond accordingly. And think about this, it's not just the language, it's cultural too. So for instance, there are certain things in certain cultures that are more important than in other cultures. There are certain colloquialisms, certain jargon that's used in different parts of the world. So it understands that. It can speak the language of the language. So that particular feature alone is so beneficial if you have a global organization, or if you want to become global, or if you're just, maybe you just need to talk to customer service and you want to be able to communicate in their language so that it's easier for both parties to really understand each other and what your end goal is by contacting them. So it allows for the seamless communication, and it also makes it a lot easier for you to collaborate on whatever. It depends on your business, how much this is going to be important to you. So I might use this feature backwards. See, right now, I don't have a customer base outside of English-speaking countries. I can tell you that if I fluently spoke any other language, I would most likely have some kind of a customer base in a country that speaks that language. So when I say I might use this feature backwards, that is to say that I might start learning another language just by using Intellichat as a tutor. So, for instance, if I do have to call big box, corporate America, whatever, while I'm listening to that hideous hold music and trying to press the right number that they don't offer to my solution, or the solution is not numbered, I should say, I can then just go through my Intellichats and I can say, hey, convert this to whatever language I want, and maybe I'll start learning a language. There's also contextual understanding, and this is the most important feature, in my humble opinion, about all of the Intellichat. So it's very impressive, and it has the ability to maintain contextual understanding throughout an entire conversation. So unlike the other, chat bots, maybe that aren't as robust as this, and they'll give you, generic responses or whatever, this Intellichat can follow the flow of the conversation and provide relevant and coherent answers. So, as an example, if you ask or follow question within a conversation, it refers back to the entire topic. So Intellichat can understand the context and provide an appropriate response. So that contextual understanding will greatly improve your experience with the platform. It'll make your conversations feel, not just feel more natural and more efficient, they will be more efficient for sure. And it'll save you all the stress of having to sort through the conversation. How did I ask this? Which answers is Ruby giving me to this question, and so forth. So you don't have to repeat yourself because it understands the whole conversation almost as though you're speaking to a real person. So Intellichat can keep track of the conversation and that conversation's progress. So it's kind of like having a pre-spouse. So you haven't proposed yet, so your better half to be still listens and pays attention to you. Unlike after they say I do. Just saying. It's a two-way street here. In any case, it also has knowledge integration. So this feature is very powerful as well. So this particular AI has the ability to integrate knowledge from various sources, including databases and websites and application programming interfaces known as APIs. Okay, so I think that just means that it talks to other software, but I'm not sure. Contact somebody who's even more geeky than I am. So this means that the Intellichat can access a vast amount of information and provide you with accurate, up-to-date answers to your questions or queries or solutions so much more quickly, and you don't have to read through all the stuff. So sometimes when I want to know what a topic's about, I'll go and I'll find 3, 4, 5 sources of it, and I'll paste them all into IntelliChat, and I'll say, summarize this. I just don't have the time nor patience to read through all these articles and then try to interpolate and extrapolate what's actually correct and what they're really trying to say, what is the point, so forth. Let software do it for you. So this can help you on a professional and on a personal level as well. So back in the olden days, I don't know if you'll remember those, about 2.5 years ago, when you asked the chat box, whatever chat you wanted to use, you'd ask it a question. It didn't know the answer. That didn't matter. It gave you the answer anyway. So how did it do that? It made up the answers as though you asked it for a fictional response. That is 100% accurate. It has done this. And I'll give you a quick example. I was doing a project on a specific city, and I know that I had a history of at least 80% of the mayors within that city. So I said, well, let's see if this chat can give me the rest. So I said, well, give me a list of all of the mayors since the beginning of time. And it gave me a whole great list. And I said, wow, that's great. This is new information. I don't recognize these names. Then I said, well, wait a minute. It's telling me the current mayor is this guy, but no, he's not the current mayor. Then it's telling me, well, so-and-so was mayor during these years. And I'm like, no, that isn't when he was mayor. And I went through, and then I says, okay, is this mayor really a real person? Is that really the name? Because I couldn't find anything else on the internets that we know almost President Gore invented. Couldn't find any information. So then I said, well, no, I'm sorry, I was just joking. That's fake. Let me give you the right stuff. And it gave me another lie and another lie and another lie. It was insane. So now, again, those are the olden days back 2.5 years ago. You don't have to worry about that with this particular platform. I can't speak for any of the other ones, but with Ruby. So whether you need the information about a specific product, or you want to know the latest news or headlines, or you require data analysis, I'm trying to think of another example, any kind of statistics or whatever it is, you want to know trends, you want to know what's popular, this particular Intellichat can quickly retrieve that relevant information and it is integrated into the knowledge base that is built into the system. Or you can feed it. So I did bring this up in a different video. You can, like I said before, I took all these sources, I copied them from other articles, and I pasted them. So I fed it. Or you can feed it a PDF, or you can feed it a URL. So you say, hey, here's the URL, summarize that topic for me, or give me 15 frequently asked questions from that URL, or whatever's appropriate to whatever you're doing with it. So this feature enables you, the end user, to have just one single point of contact for all the information that I might need or that you might need. That's going to save me a whole bunch of time. It's going to make it a lot less effort. The information is going to be a lot more accurate and up to date. And I don't have to read through eons of articles on the topic. More importantly, I don't have to try to skim through and figure out which of these 126 search results are even relevant to what I asked for. So maybe there's a lesson to be learned that I can get some of those search engine results to actually be in line with what I asked for. But that's a day for another argument. So I wanted to present that just to give you, just to emphasize how truly valuable this could be. If you use no other features of Ruby, just understand that these features that I talked about today are so super powerful and useful and so seamless, and they integrate so well and so smoothly. So it's the AI-powered conversations, it's the customizable AI personality, it's the multi-language support, it's the contextual understanding, it's the knowledge integration, and that's just the tip of the iceberg for Flex Rubi.ai. That's what I had for you today. Again, you can scan that baby with your phone, take a nice picture of it, and it will get you to the right place to either join Rubi.ai as a customer for the application or for the income opportunity, because there's a little bit of that going on here too. You can also take a pretty picture of that baby right there. You'll get to my website. And if I haven't mentioned it, I'm Vinny Martinelli. So awesome to see you. Well, I'm going to imagine that I'm seeing you. Hope you have a terrific day. Please click that bell icon. Like, share, comment, tell everybody you know about this. Send them to this video, respond, send comments to me so I know maybe what I can do as a video to help you out, or maybe I can learn from some of your experiences. All right, terrific. It was nice seeing you again. Hope to see you soon, and you have a prosperous day. Take care.